Hey guys, it's Milana here. Welcome back to my channel. I've got my dog Koa with me. He was growling at me, so I thought I'll just keep him on my lap for this video, or we'll see how long he wants to chill with me. Really quick before we get into today's video, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I create videos all about how to manifest your dreams, create your dream life, mental health tips and tricks, how to generate and cultivate greater self-love, really just how to create your best life possible in the most loving, healing way. So yeah, be sure to hit subscribe so that you get all of my future videos about all those great things. Like, who doesn't want to live their best life ever? Okay, so now that you're subscribed to the channel, let's get into today's topic. I want to talk to you guys about how sometimes when you meditate, in your meditation, it will show you things that you need to heal within yourself or change in your life. And I want to tell you guys something that came up for me recently. And actually at the end of the video, I'm gonna walk you guys through a super powerful self-love practice. This is something that I learned from one of my subconscious breakthrough coaches a while ago, and I practice it, and it's so powerful and so easy. And like, once you do it with me one time, you can do it on your own. So I'm saving that for the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that because it's life-changing. But okay, so over the weekend I did a group meditation with a group, and in this meditation I got super deep into that deep trance state. And I saw a lot of images coming up of areas in my life where I have been inauthentic, basically, where I've been feeling something on the inside and it's been bothering me, and I haven't been voicing that to the people around me, where I'm experiencing that disconnect. And then in the meditation, it was showing me like where this all started, which was in my childhood. And like, I had a great childhood. I wasn't like abused by my parents. My parents are so loving and took great care of us kids. But that's not to say that everything was like, it's not like everything was perfect. And even if you didn't have any like specific huge traumatic experiences growing up, there's still great odds that you have small t trauma, which is things that shape who you are, that might not be from like huge traumatic experiences, but it's still like a way that you were programmed. And so an example of this is when I was growing up, I grew up with 3 brothers and my parents, and the house was just frequently very chaotic, and my brothers fought a ton. They were always beating each other and me up and just like fighting and screaming, and just, it was like a lot of chaotic, incoherent energy. And I remember so many times like wanting to stand up for myself and wanting to voice my opinion of like, you know, defending myself to my parents, like, this is what happened. And my parents would just like overpower me and be like, no, you're wrong, like, go to your room, you have this punishment, whatever. And I remember like a specific moment where I thought to myself, like, I would be better off if I just don't stand up for myself. If I just keep this inside and go like try to hide out in my room and try to keep this to myself, there will be less chaos, less drama. I won't have to like get in a fight with my parents, who are probably gonna push against whatever I say anyways. And it's interesting because looking back on my life, I was usually really quiet, like all growing up. I was like a quiet kid in class. I wasn't super bubbly or outgoing. I frequently didn't feel comfortable to like share my opinions and to like have a voice and be heard. And it was only like when I moved away for college that I really started stepping into my own skin. And I got great friends that loved what I had to say, and we would have amazing conversations. And I was like, wow, so this is what it's like to like feel safe to be heard and seen. And but anyways, of course, this has still been like a string inside of my soul that has remained unhealed. And it was shown to me in this meditation. And I never really put that together until I saw it in this meditation, where it was showing me in these scenarios, shutting down and deciding, nope, I'm not going to stand up for myself. I'm not going to voice my opinion. Yeah, and then it showed me like some areas in my life where I'm doing that now. And it was so like eye-opening, and I was like, wow, after this, I have to voice my truth. I have to be honest with myself and with the people in my life. And I did that, and I lost 2 relationships in my life that are 2 of the closest people to me, people who are the ones that I would call like when I am sad and need a friend. And so that's been honestly really tough and really difficult, but it also says a lot about how, like, if you can't voice your truth and have that be accepted and create harmony, then those are not relationships that you should have in your life, because you're being inauthentic with yourself. I was being inauthentic with myself. And the beautiful thing about this experience is A, I understand myself on such a deeper level. B, I've now opened up my throat chakra. I'm clearing this energy center and giving myself this space to be heard in the future and to feel safe to speak my opinion. And it's probably going to be an ongoing process of the internal dialogue of coaching myself, like, hey, it's okay to be honest. It's okay to voice how you feel. But at least now I know, like, I've done this before, and it's going to be okay. And it's safe, and this is the best way to live your life. Like, imagine living your whole life, being like super old, getting to your deathbed and looking back at your life and being like, wow, I never lived my dreams. I never lived to my full potential because I was always suppressing the truth of how I feel and my desires deep within me. That is not the way I want to be on my deathbed. I'm going to be on my deathbed and I'm going to be like, I had the best life ever. I did everything I wanted to do, and it was so fun and beautiful, and it was dramatic and chaotic, but it was awesome. So I'm going with that for my deathbed experience. So anyways, yeah, this is just like your encouraging, loving reminder that it is safe to speak your truth. And it's like, I want to give you empathy for if you are losing relationships. And this has happened, I can think of like 3 major times over the last 2 years when I've lost the most important relationships to me. And it's extremely painful and sad and hard. And it's still okay to grieve those relationships. However, as you evolve and you transcend into your highest vibration and your highest, best version of yourself, you attract new people on that level who are more aligned with you and your future and with love and your dreams. And I've seen that every step of the way. So I am very excited to see who comes into my life next. And now that I think about it, there's been a couple of relationships that have come into my life very recently that are of such a high vibration of love and joy. And even one just like 2 days ago, where I met somebody who was just so empowering to me, and like just looking me in the eyes and telling me, like, it's not even that you can have everything you want. You must have everything you want. You must do it. And yeah, this person has been super encouraging of me and is taking me under their wing, which is really special. So, and that's also what I've kind of been searching for in a way. So I'm super excited about that and super grateful for these new relationships to come into my life. And you need to make space for higher and better things to come into your life. Like, if you're holding on to things that are inauthentic, not the vibration of love, of oneness, if you're holding on to those, you can't be in the vibration of love and oneness in your dreams. Like, you really have to let go of what's not truly serving you and what's not in alignment with your dreams and with your desires. Okay, so now let's do this self-love practice that is going to change your life. It's so profound, so powerful, and so simple. Okay, so hopefully you're not driving. If you are driving, you can still kind of do this, but if you are just sitting, you can sit down or lay down and go ahead and close your eyes. This is just gonna be like really short, really brief guided visualization. If you're driving, you can keep your eyes open and just kind of visualize this happening. But if you can be in a space, close your eyes. So go ahead and close your eyes and relax your body. Just get really relaxed, really peaceful. Feel a sense of peace washing over your body. Feel everything calming down. Feel this lovely relaxation. And now I want you to imagine that there's a glass in your chest, like a drinking glass. And it has some water in it. And this water represents your self-love, your self-acceptance, your self-worth. Check in with how full it is. And don't judge it, however full it is or however empty it may be. Whatever it is perfect, and you are okay. Now that you've checked in with how much water is in it, it's time to fill it all the way up. So imagine that you have a giant pitcher of water, and you're filling up this cup. Watch the water streaming down from the pitcher, filling up the cup, watching the water line rise higher and higher with self-love. All of this water filling up in the cup is love for yourself. It is your knowing that you are infinitely worthy of all of your desires. It is full of love. It is full of self-love. See it going higher and higher. Maybe by this point it's brimming at the top. Maybe it's even overflowing. Let it overflow with love. Let this cup in your chest overflow with self-love. And once you feel really connected to that feeling of just being full of self-love, you can go ahead and open your eyes and come back to this space and bring this energy with you throughout the rest of your day, wherever you are. You can do this practice every morning. Imagine how different the world would be if everyone really loved themselves. How would they treat people? How would they treat the people in their lives? How would they go after their dreams? Oh, it would be such a beautiful world. And it starts with us. It starts with you and me loving ourselves and being more kind and gentle and loving in this world. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more amazing self-love and healing videos like this. I hope you guys have the most blessed day.